Wow, goodness me. That jackfruit is absolutely well cooked, just flavorful, really soft, almost meaty. Again, I've been out hiking as I normally do in a stunning woodland not far from, I think, a small airport, because I can hear a lot of planes. But I'm thinking I'm going to try and find a spot where I can cook something up, have some lunch, introduce you to my new backpacking meal, because I do like creating my own homemade backpacking meals for sure. And some new ingredients, lots of new ingredients, stuff I've never tried, but it's all exciting because it's all prepared at home, put together at home. But I'm just clearing off some of the dried leaves so that no spark, no fire actually catches onto the leaves. It is middle of summer, it's a very hot day. We're around about 25-26 degrees. It's very damp in the woods, but there's also a lot of dried foliage and dried twigs and leaves around here, so I've got to be careful. Have brought my Trangia 27 for the backpacking meal that I'm going to make. This recipe doesn't require a lot of preparation, a lot of chopping or anything like that. It's all pre-prepared. It's something you can carry with you on a long distance hike, on a short distance hike, trekking, backpacking. I know I've got plenty of time. I don't need to chop up anything. I don't need to do anything. It's just a matter of trialing this new recipe I've created. And it's just a matter of taking time and enjoying myself where I am, because I have nowhere to run to, I have nowhere to go to. I just have to hike another 4 miles out of here and that's it. So I thought I'm going to take it nice and easy, relax in the woods, have some mindful time, and show you this backpacking meal, this backpacking recipe, so you can go out and make it for yourself. So these are my ingredients. The entire lot with the bags weighs 160 grams. It's jackfruit, walnut, curry with giant white couscous. It's the first time I'm trying it in the combination of ingredients it's in, and like I said, 160 grams is all it is. So it's a sort of meal I could put together, maybe similar weight, but similar ingredients as well, for 2-3 nights and go out, and it's going to weigh 500 grams. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to bring this pot of water to boil, and then drop the couscous in there, take the pot off, and it will brew and cook itself in about 10 minutes. In that meanwhile, I'm going to add the ingredients for the jackfruit and walnut curry into boiling water again, about 2 cups of water to the entire lot of ingredients, and let it boil for 10 minutes, and I'll show you in that time what the ingredients are. But I'll also put down at the end of the video all the ingredients so that you can take a snapshot, a screenshot, and make it yourself. That's the giant couscous. As you can see, they're quite big. Giant white couscous, it's called. Right, and I can take that off. I'll just put it there, and I'll cover it with my frying pan. Let it sit for 10 minutes. I'll stick this one on. And let's add the ingredients for the curry. So intense, the smell, and I know the flavor is going to be very intense. Oh goodness me, here, have a look. So it's all dried food, and a lot of this mix here I either have at home, the majority I do have at home. All the spices I've got at home. It's simply because in Asian cooking, you know, Asian households, we keep all the curries and all the spices and everything all separated in tins, and then we can just mix it to make whatever masala we want to make. Some of the dried food in this bag I've bought at the shops, and some of it I've made at home. So I will go through the entire list in a little bit, but the full length of the recipe, the backpacking recipe, you can see at the end of the video. Tomato stock. It's one of those kalo ones, the organic ones, and they seem to have different variations in stocks, so this is quite good. So I'll add the entire lot. So we're starting to boil now. That's the stock and the water, so I'm going to add the rest of these ingredients. Okay, from the looks of it, I might need a bit more water. Wow, that already looks so good. And once it hydrates, it's going to be fantastic. Okay, so let me run through some of the ingredients with you. What would I do without my glasses? What would anyone do without their glasses if they need glasses? Right, so I'm going to run some of the ingredients by you, and so you know exactly what's in there. So again, it's the jackfruit and walnut curry with giant couscous, and it's the giant white couscous. So I've got couscous in there, as mentioned, walnuts, jackfruit, coconut flakes, dried onion, dried red peppers, dried coriander, dried ginger pieces, and the organic tomato stock, and a bunch of spices. So the spices, I've got turmeric, cumin, cardamom, a bit of garam masala, white pepper, some nutmeg, some garlic, powdered garlic, cinnamon cloves, and a bit of chili powder. And in terms of what I've made at home in my oven and dried it out is the coconut flakes, the red peppers, the dried ginger pieces. So the rest I've actually bought from the shops, but it's all dried meal, dried ingredients. You just have to boil it in water, and therefore this is going to save you money. You're going to have a delicious meal because I can already smell it. It smells divine. You can save weight in many cases because some are a lot heavier. You're getting 550 calories. The ingredients themselves, just the ingredients, 150 grams in weight. With those bags, it's 165, so you can just put in one bag if you wanted. All in all, 550 calories, and I think that is pretty smashing. And to put this together at home cost me round about, an approximate, I'm saying, £2. That's approximate £2 worth, maybe £2.20. And if you buy the dehydrated meals, they start at what, £5, £5.50, £6, £6.50, going up to £9 in many cases. If you buy the dry ingredients, I'd say buy them in bulk. Fantastic. You can make lots and lots and lots of meals and save yourself money, and that's how I've calculated that right there. Anyway, look, I'll put the ingredients at the end of the video so you can take a look and try and make it for yourself. I'll tell you what, if I could just introduce a smell to this video, it is yummy-licious. It is absolutely pungent, beautiful. It's just drifting through the air in these woods, and I bet you people in the distance could probably smell it. I should really, I mean, once I add the water, I should cover it and then let it cook for 10 minutes. I've got enough water. I didn't need to ration my water, so I thought, let me just do it this way. But what I'm going to do now, because it's nearly cooked, it's nearly been 9 minutes now, 9 minutes I've timed it, and it's nearly done. I'm going to add the couscous in there and let it cook a little bit further together. Because at the end of the day, I'm going to mix the meals anyway, so there's no point keeping two different bowls and adding it. So let's do that now. The couscous is expanded, it's nearly done. There you go. There is a bit of water still in there, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to add it all with the water because that is part of the flavor. There we are. And I'm going to let it cook for a further minute or so, maybe a couple minutes, and that's it. That's ready to go. Oh, I can't wait to dive in. I'm going to let it cool down for a minute or two before I try that. Look at that. It's dehydrated so well. And that's a hearty meal. Probably not the best daytime summer meal. However, who cares? I could have a curry any time of day. I'm sure you could too. So it's a backpacking recipe you want to definitely try. Oh yes, I love creating these backpacking meals. I really do. I'm getting really into it, meaning creating my own. I'm gonna let it cool down for a little bit, but I just love creating my own. It's just, I love cooking anyway, as it is. So if I can create these meals, bring them in, go hiking, and then actually make them out in the woods, it just does the world to me. It creates such an emotional bond to everything in life and everything that's around me. Such a connection it creates by just being in the woods and cooking. I absolutely love it. And as mentioned, it's definitely a recipe you can have in the evening. It'll definitely fill you up and give you enough calories to get you going the next day. It's the first time I'm making this. Let me give you my verdict. Wow, goodness me. That jackfruit is absolutely well cooked, just flavorful, really soft, almost meaty. It's a good substitute for meat, jackfruit, for vegetarians and vegans. The ginger is softened up and very flavorful, making it quite spicy as well. The coconut gives it a twist of flavor, incredible, and the walnuts in there. Those walnuts just add the crunch, the perfect crunch. This is phenomenal. Wow, that's good. Still hot, but it's good. Fantastic. Well, after this, you're probably going to see the ingredients right here somewhere. Have a look at them. I'd love for you to make this meal, and let me know in the comments once you make it what you think, or message me, or send me an Instagram message, or email me, whatever. If you love your curries and you love packing in lightweight food, this is a meal you want to make, definitely. Easy to make, easy to put together, but when it comes together, it's robust, it's wholesome, it's full of flavor, it's delicious. I can guarantee you it's drifting through the air here. Now, where'd you get the ingredients? As I mentioned earlier, you can buy it in shops, you can make it yourself at home, and the spices, all the Indian spices, you can get pretty much anywhere. If you don't have any in the home, most households do have them nowadays. So go with what you have at home, dry it out in your oven, pack it into a bag, buy the few bits that you think you like in your curry, pack it into the bag, add the spices you like in the curry, pack in the bag, add a piece of stock, pack in the bag. You can have it with noodles, you can have it with rice, you can have it with couscous, as I have, with quinoa, whatever you want. Try it out. I'm going to dive in, I'm going to finish this off now, and then clean up, pack up, leave no trace, and get back on the trail. See you on the next video.